friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel where I post literally twice a year. I'm so sorry about that. This video is going to be very relaxed. I wanted to try out kind of a vlog style on this channel just to see if it would do well and if it was something that you guys wanted to see more of. So I have been keeping my Chinese cave gecko in an absolutely tiny enclosure for a while now, since I got him in October. And that is because in anything bigger, he just doesn't seem to want to eat. So no matter how hard I've tried hand feeding like multiple times. He will eat from a bowl, but he won't eat from a bowl in the enclosure that I bought for him. I am going to my local reptile store and I'm gonna pick up, I believe I'm shooting for like a 24 by 16 by 12, something like that. And I know if you look up their care requirements, I'll even put like what Reptiles recommends, which is a conversation for another day. But it is well under that requirement. But I think that having minimums and not taking into account the individual reptile can be really harmful. So I'm sure that like recommendations of species work normally, but this guy has had a hard time from the get-go. I'll put a picture of him right here of when I got him. Literally, I don't know how I didn't notice that he was sick right off the bat, because like when I look at these pictures now, I'm like, oh my god, like I should have taken him to the vet like instantly because he looked terrible. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to the reptile store and hopefully try and find a good sized enclosure for him, and we'll see what happens. I'm really hoping that he starts to eat on his own, because it's been really frustrating for me. And before I dive into any of the other dream species that I want to get, I want to make sure that the species that I have are doing really well. And obviously my Chinese cave gecko is not. So let me show you what I've been keeping him in. And please do not think less of me. This is just literally what has been working. And it's the only way that he has ate. I've tried multiple different things, and this seems to be the enclosure that he feels comfortable in. I maintain the humidity really well in it. I'll show it to you guys, but yeah, please don't leave me hate comments. I don't know if my mental state can take it right now. So this is the custom reptile habitats enclosure that I have for him. Absolutely amazing. These enclosures are solid. They're freaking amazing. I could not speak higher of this brand in general. I do have a link in my bio if you're curious, but he's in here. He's in this isopod container that I usually keep isopods in. This is his food bowl and his hide in here. I mist it every day, replace the paper towels. I do everything for him. He's literally probably like this big right now, so it's not like too small, but it's just like when I look at like every other enclosure that I have, like when I look at these and this brand new one from Zen Habitats that I love, like looking at this just hurts. It hurts and I hate it. But yeah, that's the gist. I'm gonna take my phone into the store and see if I can show you a little bit of the store, but it is local, it's pretty small, and usually I talk to the guy in there when I'm there, so I'm not gonna share a whole lot, but I'll try and like show you guys what the store looks like, because I do really like it. I might even like take some little videos of the species that he has in there. He has a absolutely gorgeous Mexican black king snake that I held the other day. I'll put the video here, but I did share it on Instagram stories also. I'll quit rambling. It's time to go. Except this is the fit right now, so I am gonna have to change. This truck really just does not want me to live. Can you let me over? That man is looking at me very funny at this stoplight. But anyway, I'm going to see you guys on the flip side. My butt warmer in this car is really toasty. I'm being fried from the bottom up. He didn't even tell me he had this last time. I want one. never heard them hiss before, but I swear I just did. This is the Mexican black king snake that I fell in love with the other day. Ugh, I want her so bad. There's a couple of tokays in here. No thanks. And a hairy huntsman spider. Some skinks and stuff. So I just got out of the store. We were talking for a little while, and I literally am so in love with the Mexican black king snake in there. And he also has smaller ones because the Mexican black king snake that's in there is massive and like the biggest that he's seen in a really long time. So it's very abnormal. But he has two in there. I'm just so in love, and it's like taking everything in me to not get one. Anyways, I have this stuff in the back. I did say before I went in there that I was planning on getting like a 24 by something by something. That enclosure size just seems ridiculous, and it seems like it would just continue to stress him out like the other enclosure that I was going to put him in did. So I ended up getting a 18 by 18 by 12, which seems ridiculous. Don't leave hate. But yeah, I'm just trying it out. And I really want to just set him up for success. I don't want him to have to struggle his whole entire life in being comfortable in an enclosure. So if smaller is what is better for him specifically, then I'm going to do it. Anyways, that's my ramble. I'm going to go home. I might get some Chick-fil-A though also. Chick-fil-A? Or no Chick-fil-A? Hi, could I get a 12 count nugget meal? So I am incredibly out of shape or something because oh my gosh, I mean like I understand why they're so expensive because they take so much money to ship because glass enclosures are just so heavy and I haven't had one in a really long time, so I like forgot. Oh my gosh. Anyway, the reptile room looks like this right now. So I like barely have any room to like start this. Hi, I'm back. So just brought this home. Gonna check it out. This one is Exoterra, by the way, for anybody who didn't see it already. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this background in there because some reptiles get stuck in them. Get out of here! So here is the enclosure, and for anybody who's gonna decide to give me crap, this is what he's in right now. So let's just agree to disagree that this is an improvement. So I'm not gonna put substrate in here for obvious reasons. I need to make sure that he's eating and pooping and such. So I'm just gonna get a paper towel roll. I think one of my husband's pet peeves is the disappearing paper towel rolls from the kitchen. Okay. Then when we put him in there, we'll give it a good mist. I got this really big water bottle recently. I love it. Super cool. You just put water on the sponges, and this is a humid hide. Really, really cool. Put that in there. So here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and get Gimli out of his hide. He's always in here, always just vibing. And put his hide back here. And here's Gimli. He's very active nowadays because he's finally healthy and he's eating. So I'm really hoping that it can stay that way. But this is my beautiful little fella. He's very sweet. Oh, why am I shaking? I always shake when I hold small animals. Is that weird? Anyway, here he is. He's a little sus. We got some licks going on. Yeah, he's a very pretty guy. And I'm really happy that I get to show more of him now because he's looking a lot healthier. I'm gonna put him in here. Let him explore his new home. this is just probably how I'm gonna leave it, and then I can turn this into something bioactive and really, really pretty. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Because at the reptile store, he had his Chinese cave gecko, or the one that he's selling, in the same exact enclosure, but it had a lot of hides. It was perfect. It was bioactive, had live plants, literally the whole 9 yards. So I really, really liked it, and I think that he's gonna do well in this. I think people are gonna disagree with me, but I don't care. Anyway, that is all. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was kind of a shorter one in comparison to some of my recent ones, but I kind of like this style and it was easy for me to make, and hopefully allows me to be a little bit more active on the YouTubes. So yeah, this is not an extravagant enclosure build by any means, but I did just want to update you guys on Gimli because he's been a royal pain in my butt. He's had a lot of difficulties. But yeah, that's it. Feel free to ask me literally any questions or give me advice, and hopefully I'll be able to keep you guys updated on my Instagram stories. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!